You got it, bro.
That's it?
Yeah.
Shalom, shalom, shalom. We'll start off. Well, shalom. We'll start off with giving off honor, praise, and glory
To Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Akakwadash.
Double honors to our teachers, the elder apostles, and elder bishops of Great Millstone, teaching and willing well. Alright? Salutations, peace, and blessings to the hopeful elect. Alright? So we're back again, GMS Montreal, to prophesy the downfall of this kingdom and to uplift the elect of the house of Israel. Right? Yahweh Shai, yeah.
This is the book of Isaiah 58:1. Cry aloud, spare not. Lift up thy voice like a trumpet, and show my people their transgression, and the house of Jacob their sins.
Yeah, that's basically what we're doing now, man. When we came out, right? To tell our people to repent, to turn back to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, man. Because that's the only way. Okay? The Lord is bringing great evils on this place, man. Alright? But the evils that are being done therein, man. Okay?
This is Joel 2 and verse 1. It says, blow ye the trumpet in Zion, and sound an alarm in my holy mountain. And let all the inhabitants of the land tremble, for the day of the Lord Yahweh cometh, for it is nigh at hand.
Yeah. Salvation is nearer than we believe. But with that salvation also comes destruction, man. Right? Just as it says, the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness, man. And we don't want to be caught in that fire, man. Right. We don't want to be caught in that lot. Right? So we do what we do so that we can find grace in the times of wrath. Right?
Verse 2, a day of darkness and of gloominess, a day of clouds and of thick darkness, as the morning spread upon the mountains. A great people and a strong, there had not been ever the like, neither shall be any more after it, even to the years of many generations.
See? So that's not a good message in a sense for the world, man. The day of the Lord is darkness and no light in it. Okay? Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai is coming with a sword.
That's right.
He's coming to kill, man. Okay? To spread blood.
That's right.
Okay? That's not the message that they've been pushing at church, man. These people are asleep and says what they push away the evil day. Because the day of the Lord is an evil day for those that dwell in the earth, man. Those that refuse to hearken unto the words of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. Because coming to serve the Lord, you have to submit to His will. That's what they don't teach in the churches, man. These people are walking blind, man.
The book of Luke 12:49. I am come to send fire on the earth, and what will I if it be already kindled?
It doesn't say peace and safety, hugs and kisses. The Lord is coming to bring fire, okay, to destroy. It says what that this present world is reserved for fire, man. That's the ambition of the Lord, man, to destroy this place, man. This kingdom is an abomination in the sight of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, man. Right?
Verse 50, but I have a baptism to be baptized with, and how am I strained till it be accomplished? Suppose ye that I am come to give peace on earth, I tell you nay.
That's Yahweh Shai speaking. He said nay. He's not coming back to bring peace, man. Right?
Suppose ye that I am come to give peace on earth, I tell you nay, but rather division.
Division, okay? Between those that believe and those that don't believe. It says a man's foe will be them of his own household, right? The fact that you believe in this truth, it makes you a prey unto the world, man. The Lord is coming to make a separation, right? And again, you have to make a choice too, man. Okay? Either you're going to serve the Lord, and the Lord said what? I would that you be hot or cold. Don't be lukewarm, man. You can't be in between. You can't serve the Most High and Mammon. Okay? The Lord requires 100% dedication. Okay? You have to be with Him or you're against Him. As it says, they that gathered, scattered, they that gathered not with Him, scattered the blood. You know? Because again, you have to be. It's either you're with the Lord or you're against Him. There's no middle ground. Okay?
This is the book of Luke 11:23. He that is not with me is against me, and he that gathereth not with me scattereth.
Yeah. So basically, if you're not with Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, you're against Him. Okay? It's that, in other words, you love death. Okay? Because that's what you're promoting, and that's why it says that those that walk into the white gate are many. Okay? Because they're not following up. They're not making their ways according to the ways of Yahweh Ba'ashim al-Shai. They're not conforming to the will of the Lord. And that's why they're going to lead themselves, they're being led to destruction, man. Okay?
Matthew 25 and verse 31. When the Son of Man shall come in his glory, and all the angels with him, and then shall he sit upon the throne of his glory, and before him shall be gathered all nations, and he shall separate them one from another, as a shepherd divided his sheep from the goats.
So Yahweh Ba'ashim al-Shai is coming to judge, okay? And he's going to making a separation, right? He's going to say the one to the right and some to the left. Okay?
Verse 33, and he shall set the sheep on his right hand, but the goats on the left. Then shall the king say unto them on his right hand, Come ye, blessed of my Father, inherit the kingdom prepared for you from the foundation of the world. Okay, Con, it says, verse 33, and he shall set the sheep on his right hand.
But those that are on the right hand, right? The sheep, those that belong unto him, ultimately.
But the goats on his left. Then shall the king say unto them on his right hand, Come ye, blessed of my Father, inherit the kingdom prepared for you from the foundation of the world.
See, that's the reward for those that put their trust in Yahweh Ba'ashim al-Shai. Those that have forsaken the world. Okay? Those that have submitted themselves to the will of the Lord, man. Okay? Changing their ways, following the law, statutes, and commandments, putting their trust in Yahweh Shai. Okay? They will inherit the kingdom. And Lord willing, we're a part of that number. Okay? You see? Yes, sir.
Isaiah 66 in verse 15. It says, For behold, the Lord will come with fire, and with his chariots like a whirlwind, to render his anger with fury, and his rebukes with flame of fire.
So the Lord is coming with anger. He's coming to rebuke. He's coming with fire. He's coming with an army. Okay? See? Put that in your mind, man. You have to see that like a movie. Okay? The Lord is coming to take over the earth, man. Because it really belongs to him at the end of the day. Anyways. Right?
It says, verse 16, For by fire and by his sword will the Lord bleed with all flesh, and the slain of the Lord shall be many.
Again, bleed goes into judge. He's coming to judge with the sword, with the fire. Okay? And he's going to render unto everyone according to their actions. That's right. Right? You see, he says that he comes and he judges righteously. He's with righteousness and to judge and make war. And make war. Okay? So everyone that's going to perish, as it says, where does the innocent
Job, yeah?
See?
This is Jeremiah 4 and verse 10. Then said I, Lord, surely thou hast greatly deceived this people in Jerusalem, saying, Ye shall have peace, whereas the sword reacheth unto the soul.
So again, the Lord has deceived these people, man. They have been blinded. The Lord has hardened their hearts, okay? Blinded their eyes that they cannot see, you know? Stop their ears that they cannot hear. Yeah, because again, we're out here, man. Warning the people about the evils to come, man. But the people are walking to and fro, you know, they stop their ears. They refuse to hearken to the words of Yahweh Ba'ashim al-Shai. So these people are completely deceived, man. Because the Lord has a time appointed where all folly is going to come to an end. Okay? The Lord is going to bring fire, man. The Lord is coming with great wrath and destruction upon this place, man. That's right. You see? But these people are not ready, man. Right now, what's on their mind? You know, let's go party, clubbing, what's going on the weekend? They have no fear of the Lord, man. Okay? The Lord is not in all their thoughts, man.
They're under the rulership, the vibration of Esau, which pushes the thought of, like it says, the fool has said in his heart, there is no God. That's the same vibration of the people.
And again, if they think in their mind that there's no God, they also think that there's no judgment. They think that judgment is not going to come.
That's right.
Yeah? And that's why these people have been deceived, man. But us that our eyes have been opened, we understand that, as it says in Job,
Job 20, yeah?
Yeah, they didn't consider their end,
Yeah, they didn't
right?
consider
They didn't
their
consider their end because they don't believe in the judgment, you know. But
This is the book Ecclesiastes 8 and 11. Because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily, therefore the heart of the sons of man is fully set in them to do evil.
See, that's the mindset of these people. And you have to remember that Yahweh Bashim Yahshai is a power that hideth himself. Right? See, he hideth himself, man. You see? And again, these judgments are not happening expediently. They're not happening right away. Because again, you have to remember that the Lord is allowing these people to build up their tithes to the point that they cannot be paid. Right? That the only way that they're going to pay is by their life. Right? Okay? That's the payment, man, for your unbelief. Okay? Starting with the Israelites, man. Those that refuse to hearken, man. Because this message is really for you, man. Okay? The children of Israel. Right? But for the rest of the people, man, yo, the Lord's going to do away with y'all, man. Or reserve you for captivity. Okay?
We said that the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, is long suffering.
Yeah.
Meaning he is being patient while he has the power to bring judgment. He can be judgment, he can bring judgment, but he's being patient. Verse 12, though a sinner do evil 100 times, yet his days be prolonged, yet surely I know it shall be well with them that fear Yahweh by Yahweh Shai, which fear before him. But it shall not be well with the wicked, neither shall he prolong his days, which are as a shadow, because he feareth not before Yahweh by Yahweh Shai.
The reason why is because we all have to face the judgment seat, right? Regardless if you live 100 days and you keep increasing in your iniquity, eventually you have to face Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Okay? And that's why it's going to go well with them that trust him. Because while we're on the time allotted us, in this life, instead of living according to our own pleasures, we came to do the will of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. We repented from our iniquity and we're walking according to the right way. Okay? And that's why we're going to obtain, Lord willing, we will obtain the mercies of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai in the times of wrath. Okay?
Us, we came to the remembrance that Yahweh Bashim Yahushai is the power of judgment.
That's right.
All right? Because these people, once again, like the brother read, they have a lack of fear. Not understanding that the Lord brings judgment, man. And you hear this, we have the example of Noah, man, during the time of Noah. Right? In Genesis, it tells you what wickedness was multiplied in the earth in so many words. And what did the Lord do? He intervened. He brought judgment, man. So it's the same thing that's going to happen here, bro. Like it tells you, there's nothing new under the sun. Okay? The nature of the Lord did not change, so he's going to have to bring judgment, bro. Right. All right? And these people, they're not ready for it. That's why it says, it's going to take them as a thief, man.
That's right.
At a time that they're not thinking about it.
That's right.
So boom, here it is, boom. Everything's all hell's breaking loose.
That's right. Suddenly.
And that's what's missing, man. It's judgment. That's what's missing from these people, man. You know, they've been living too much in their pride and their ego, been doing what they want to do for so long, right? Without judgment happening, this is why they're getting more wicked, right? Get me. Well, you said you read Ecclesiastes 8:11.
I read it. Yeah.
You read it already? Okay. Read it again.
Okay. This is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 8 and verse 11. Because sentence against an evil work.
Get me in the day of that power. Go ahead.
Because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily.
Because the Lord didn't execute the judgment right there and then. Matter of fact, get it in the NLT.
Okay,
get it in the NLT. You know? So it can be easily understood. You know?
Okay, finish that one.
No, let's just get it in the NLT because we already read it before that. Let's get it in the NLT so they can understand.
I got it.
Okay, bring it on out, bro.
This is Ecclesiastes 8, verse 11, NLT. When a crime is not punished quickly.
When a crime is not punished quickly, a crime against who? Who's this speaking about? It's really speaking about a crime against the Heavenly Father, which is going against what He says in the Scriptures, right? You see how these people are living? None of these people, they don't even know the laws of the Heavenly Father. They're doing what they want to do, according to their false gods or false philosophies, man. And they think it's going to be all good. It's not going to be all good, man. They're going to find out when Yahweh awakes, right, to judge the earth, which He's waking up now, okay? He's wiping His eyes. Basically, He was never sleeping, but He's getting ready to work now. Go ahead.
And so that's why it says when Yahushua will, when He appears, all eyes shall see Him and they shall mourn. They're all going to mourn because they know that He's coming to judge them because they've been living in iniquity.
We keep going.
Ecclesiastes 8:11. When a crime is not punished quickly, people feel it is safe to do wrong.
This is why the Edomites, the so-called white man, they were doing what they did because they didn't get punished right there and then. but they're getting ready to get punished now.
That's right.
You see how that works?
Yep.
Before when Christopher Columbus came and the rest of these devils came on this side, there was no punishment at that time.
Yep.
Even till now, there's really hasn't been no punishment. Now they're just starting to go down. You understand what I'm saying? Because the Lord is getting ready to bring in the punishment. He waited all that time to bring in the punishment. Read that again. And it's going to be a beautiful punishment. It's going to be beautiful. See all that pride they have, the arrogance they have? It's going to be beautiful to watch it wipe away, man. Remember I showed you. Go ahead.
Right, like they're saying in the world, the higher they're up, the higher they are, the harder the fall.
Oh, they're going to fall so hard, the hardest in history. Go ahead. Keep reading.
Ecclesiastes 8:11 NLT, when a crime is not punished quickly,
And that's what they've done. Nothing but crimes. All right? Nothing but crimes they've been committing. Oh, well, let's go into some crimes. Let's go to, first of all, let's start with Isaiah 10:1. All right? Let's deal with removing the neighbor's landmarks. Numbers 35 and 33. Let's read some of the crimes that these devils committed, man, and are still committing to this day. Matter of fact, they're running the same playbook around the earth, man. Now they're messing with Ishmael. Now they're oppressing Ishmael. Now Ishmael's getting the brunt of the beatings now. Right? Go ahead.
It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 10:1. Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees, and that write grievousness.
So they decree unrighteous decrees, meaning unrighteous laws. Now, all their laws are wicked and unrighteous. They're not according to the scriptures, man. Okay? And it's really set up to oppress you. Like I said, I sent that video. The girl was like, yo, how is it that if someone gives me money, right, there's tax on it. Let's say he give me 500, he gets taxed on that. But then when I receive it, I get taxed on receiving it again, and then when I have to buy something, I get taxed on that. So that's a wicked decree. You see, they had to gradually bring this madness in, and this is why people in the low state that they're in now, man. What are they? How much of these people have their houses paid off? That's a basic necessity to have a home and land. That's basic. Everyone should have a home and land.
That's right.
That should be number one. Okay, and it shouldn't be no 2 acres either. It should be you should have enough land to really have a family, even live on the land. But how did this devil set it up? He set it up where he's constantly pressing you down, and then he's teaching you that this is the best way. Are you joking? Every time someone from the older days looks at the future, they say, "Oh, it was better in my day." Okay, go ahead, man.
Real quick. Job 24:7. They cause the naked to lodge without clothing.
Right.
That they have no covering in the cold.
Right. So in other words, they're oppressing the poor, man. They're taking away the little that they have, man. The crumbs that they have. And Esau, he's working to take away even these crumbs.
Yeah.
He's working to take away even the crumbs of the crumbs. Oh, what did your boy Klaus Schwab say? What did Klaus Schwab say? You will own nothing and be happy. He said this on a world stage, man. He said this on live TV, that the people will own. This is their part of their plan. He's one of the Rothschilds. He descends from one of the Rothschilds. Okay, so he's part of that elite family. Which most of the people that's on that top level, they're a part of that same family, one way or another, or one of those families. Okay, because they don't play. They intermarry. They don't play that stuff. They don't marry cousins with cousins, and they do that stuff. They don't, you know. Go ahead.
Isaiah 10:1. Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees, and that write grievousness which they have prescribed.
Right. So that's going into their wicked laws. All right. So that's one crime. Go ahead.
To turn aside the needy from judgment,
right,
and to take away the right from the poor of my people, that widows may be their prey, and that they may rob the fatherless.
Right. Because there's supposed to be certain human rights. So you have the right to have a wife. Matter of fact, you have the right to have multiple wives, according to the scriptures. You understand what I'm saying? This is a human right. Okay? You should have the right to have a land, right? You understand what I'm saying? A house, to own your house, right? But hey, this is why the scriptures speak about woe to them that join house to house, because that goes into people buying up all this land, and now you're distributing it out. So no one doesn't own anything. Now they're renting. Everyone's renting. Everyone's paying a mortgage, right? You're in a building, paying $1,500. That's like you're paying 30%, more than 30%. Most people probably more than 30% of their income on a little apartment, right? Not even a house. They call that living. You ain't living here, man. You're not living here. Living is going to come in the kingdom of heaven when we're in rulership under Yahweh Shah. That's when true living is going to come. Not when these devils are in rulership. There'll never be peace with them. It's impossible. Not even with their own people there's going to be peace. They don't give a shit about their own people. How can there be? Oh, the scriptures say, he that does evil to himself, to whom will he be good? So they're just a bunch of greedy bastards. They need to be put down into slavery. That's what needs to happen. That's the best place for them. Look at the condition of the earth, man. Look at the condition of the people, man. Where do they? What do we have to do to get this back in order? You have to get the rulers out of power.
That's right.
How are you going to do that? Through the Lord Yahweh Shai, man, who's a so-called black man coming back to deliver the elect.
That's right.
Simple, man. It's simple. There's no other option. You voting and all this nonsense, that's a game. That's a big game they want you to play. That right, left wing. Now, anyone talk to me about right? Oh, you're a right wing. You're a left wing. You're a dumbass. Okay? You're not a right or a left. You're a dummy. Okay? Go ahead, man.
This is Micah 2:1. Woe to them.
Yeah, Trump is going to save us. You're an idiot. I can't. I pray that he gets in the office, man. I pray he gets in the office because he's going to show you what true tyranny is all about, man. He's gonna show you. He's gonna show Mussolini how to do it. He's gonna show the guy with the little mustache what's up. He's gonna show him how to really get down. Oh, you people think it's a joke? Oh, he said that one of the mistakes he did in his last term is that he was too nice. What does that mean, man? That means he's coming with the crackdown. That's what that means. He's coming with that crackdown, baby. Okay? He was speaking about bringing the guillotines in. Public execution, right? Firing squads, right? Hunting so-called illegal immigrants. All these things. But guess what? All you people are going to be lumped. They're going to lump up who they want to lump up with them.
If I'm not mistaken,
because they brought them in on purpose, man. They brought them. They used the left to bring them in on purpose to create this chaos. Like they didn't know. Like Joe Biden, he don't know what's going on.
Where am I?
Everyone come in. Come on, man. They're not that stupid, man. Okay? It's a plan. It's called order out of chaos, man. Order out of chaos, man. Go ahead, bro.
I was gonna say, if I'm not mistaken, he said that he's with the bill, you know, with the being with the the small.
Yep.
He's with that bill of, if you speak against them, you're gonna be punished.
Yeah, the anti-semantics bill.
Shalom.
The shalom. Yeah, he's with that. He's more with it than Biden is. He's gonna be more zealous than Biden was.
Right.
Are you joking? He's super with it. Okay? He said that they should be killed, the ones that go against these guys. See, that's the end. When you go to the learned protocols of the protocols of the Lord elders of Zion, one of the protocols is that they're gonna make it where people they're basically gonna promote a small hat rule as a good thing to the people, right? Through propaganda and different. That's one of the protocols, man. So this is everything that he wrote there is all taking place now because he was an insider. He knew what was going on, man. The Lord said, get me Psalm 64 real quick. Give me Psalm 64. And we're going to go back to Ecclesiastes 8 and 11. But read Psalm 64 real quick. Right, with their tongues. 8.
Psalm 64 and verse 5. They encourage themselves in an evil matter. They commune of laying snares privily.
Privately meaning privately. So they had these meetings privately, right. But you had certain people that were amongst these things or that heard these things, right? That are going and telling people, right. that are leaking the information. Right. Go ahead.
They say, "Who shall see them?
Who shall see us?" We're in these rooms, we're in these conferences. Okay, we're having the WEF meeting, this meeting, because they have their private meetings too. They got those little forums that they do there, but they got the private meetings where there's only certain media can't come in, man.
That's right.
Okay? Go ahead.
Verse 6, they search out iniquities, they accomplish a diligent search.
Yeah.
Both the inward thought of every one of them,
right,
and the heart is deep.
Their heart is deep in what? Is it deep in righteousness? No, it's deep in wickedness. It's deep in evil. Right. So when we told them about the juice, don't take the juice, that's not good for you. How? Why would they do that? Because their heart is deep in evil. They're the wicked. They're the devil. Now, why do you think we call them the devil?
Yeah. Right.
You think we call them the devil because it's just a cool catchphrase? The Heavenly Father created them to be the wicked.
That's
There's
right,
a
that's
wicked
right.
people to create. The Heavenly Father created on the earth.
right.
There's a righteous people, which is us, starting with Yahweh Shai, and then there's a wicked people, which is them.
That's right.
And you can see by their actions that they're wicked.
That's right. That's right.
All right?
Yep.
And then they want you to accept them. Go ahead, man. And you go to a certain bars, right? And the Edomites, they're forcing you to be their friend. Bro, that happened to me the other day. The Edomite, he's trying to force me to be his friend. I'm like, bro, I'm good. I'm just trying to. And he even said it himself. He said, yo, yeah, I can see you look like you want to be alone. I was like, yeah, I even complimented her. I said, you're smart, you're perceptive. That's true. I want to be alone right now. I want to talk to you. He's like, oh, come on, man. I want friends. I'm like, bro, you're an Edomite. You're a so-called white guy. Go and live in the earth, bro.
Right.
I'm chilling. I'm under the enemy right now. Just do your thing.
Right.
You know? I want to be friends with you. What do you mean you want to be friends with me? What do you mean? I'm like, bro, I don't need no friends. I got my friends are right here. I got my friends, man.
Right.
Oh, you're a racist. You know you told me you're a racist. Bro, I didn't say that racist to the guy. I actually was being nice to the guy. Yeah, motherfucking racist. Then he started bugging out and shit. So then I got a little belligerent. I'm not gonna lie to you. I said, I'll knock you out with one fucking punch. Okay? And he's a big ass Edomite too, a super big muscular Edomite. But they're losing now. Now they're starting to lose, so they can't handle it. See, that was a demon. See, there's not really. That was a little demon that was following me around that night. Okay, a little demon was trying to mess with me that night. That was jumping into different people. Okay, I'll tell you, there was no nicer I could have been to the guy. There was no more courteous and nice I could have been to the guy. There's no more polite way I could have said it. And what did he turn that to? You're a motherfucking racist. I said, what the? I didn't mention that already. See, if I was out here teaching, you could say that. You know what I mean? But I was being cool with the guy. First of all, I didn't even know if he was an Edomite. Well, yeah, he had a vibe of an Edomite. But either way, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But that shows you that these devils, they're losing now, man.
Right.
What was the point I was making?
You're making the point of Salafi.
But make your point.
I was going to say, because it speaks about that in Job, I think, how that, his children shall seek to please the poor.
That's right.
So that's the stage that we're in, man. You know? Now they're trying to be friends with Jen because they're seeing that there's being a switch now, man.
Right.
Now fingers is being pointed at him that he's the devil.
Yeah.
So he has to make sure, no, bro.
Yeah. That's it.
You know? That's how we're in right now.
He's at the end, bro. It's the end. That's why I told him. Anyways, I said, you're at the end. Your rulership is finished. He put his head down and all right. I said, your rulership is at the end now, man. Put his head down because they know what that means. You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
They really deep down in the spirit they understand. I said, this ain't the 1950s no more, man. We're coming up now. You're going down. See that? Go ahead, bro.
So real quick, this is Proverbs 4 and verse 14. Enter not into the path of the wicked, and go not in the way of evil men. Verse 16. For they sleep not, except they have done mischief, and their sleep is taken away unless they cause some to fall.
Their sleep is taken away unless they cause some to fall, man. You see? So guess what? Their whole purpose on the earth is to do evil and to hurt. That's literally their mindset and their purpose on the earth. Even was that guy Aaron Russo? He said, "Why do you want to do this? Why do you want to?" He's like, "Why do you care about these people?" He said in an Amalekite voice, "Why do you care about these people?" Small help. You know how the small hats talk. Why do you care? Right? Go ahead.
Job 24 and 13.
Oh yeah, when they killed some of them Stinians over there, we ain't gonna say the full name. You could put Pal in the beginning of it. There was a time like in the 19, I think it was the 19, right after they got there, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. I believe it was like 1940 something, maybe, or 1950 something. Don't quote me on that, I don't remember, but they killed like 23 of them back then, right? And one of their leaders said, one small hat fingernail is worth more than all of them. Yo, all of the Stinians, bro. He said, go ahead, bro.
He said one double loaf.
No. I'm talking about another one. I'm talking about another thing. He said one fingernail, man. He said Yo, the scriptures don't even say that. The scriptures don't even say that. One Israel, one fingernail. Okay, one Israelite, but not one fingernail. Yo, these guys are demons, man. Go ahead. I gotta show you brothers the video, man. That's when Khalid Muhammad was on that show. You know the bald-headed Jake, which the apostle spoke about how they used to meet with her. Oh man, these guys are something else, man. But they're not hateful, right? They're not hateful. There's no anti for no one else but them. There's no hate bill against no one else but them. But they're telling you that one finger, one of their fingernails is worth all of the Arab community. That's what he said. That's basically what he said, bro. What kind of shit is that? What kind of thing is that, bro? That's what they said. That's the small hat people. The people getting past the bills, man. Go ahead, bro.
Job 24:13.
Yo, that's some crazy shit. Go ahead, bro. Read.
There are those that rebel against the light.
Yeah.
They know not the ways thereof, nor abide in the paths
And
thereof.
they rebel against the light. See, they rebel against the light. Go ahead.
It says here, the murderer rising in the light killeth the poor and
You
needy.
gotta laugh sometimes in the society, bro. Go ahead, buddy.
Yeah. The murderer rising in the light killeth the poor and needy, and in the night as a thief. It's like, and the night is as a thief.
Right. That's it. And then the night is as a thief because they do what they do in darkness. Yeah. They don't want to be revealed. Their whole thing is about secrecy, man. Yeah. When you think about those different those different clubs, you know, like the Skull and Bones and all these different societies that they got. That's all about secrecy. That's all about keeping it on the low because they do these different rituals and basically they all have information on each other.
Yeah, right.
You know, when you go to certain levels, they all have information on each other, tapes and whatever. Right. Oh, and they have to, and what part of the things they have to in the Skull and Bones and different, not just that society, but the different groups they have, they got to confess certain things, so they can keep that information. Yeah. You understand?
Skull and Bones does that. What's that one? They have to be naked in the
Yeah, Skull and Bones. That's a Skull and Bones. But I'm sure it's not the only one though. I'm sure they all do the similar things. They all do that similar stuff. But it's all about having something to blackmail. You know? Go ahead.
Yeah, it says here, verse 17, for the morning is unto them even as the shadow of death. If one know them, they are in the terrors of the shadow of death. Verse 2.
Like Diddy. Like Diddy, he paid money like $20K to get that video deleted. With it, right? They found that. They got the power. They got the power to bring that back. Right? You understand what I'm saying? That's straight up, man. That devil's got a different type of level of power and influence, man. Right? It's not only that, but it's the demons are working with Esau too, man. Because there was one kid, he didn't even know how they knew where he lived, you know? He just went to one of those things and they found out where he worked, they found out what his car was, and they knew everything, man.
Right. And that's what scripture say, that Esau is wiser than Daniel.
Oh.
There's no secret that can be hid from him.
Right. Another thing, they ended up entering his house. He didn't know how they entered into his house. They were putting particular objects in his house, right? So, what kind of level of power is that? How do they get a master key for a particular house and building? But they can do that type of stuff. So this is the type of power that these devils have. And one of the things they want to do is they want to keep their things secret. That's why they were talking to this guy. That's why they were coming after that kid anyway. The kid who was speaking about how he went to the Hollywood party and this and that. He's with the influencers. The reason they were coming at him was because they didn't want him to reveal what was going on. Right? But guess what? The Lord revealed it. Yahweh Shem Yahushai is revealing these devils. So like you read Psalm 64 again?
Yep. Psalm 64 verse 5, they encourage themselves in an evil matter. They commune of laying snares privily. They say, who shall see them? They search out iniquities. They accomplish a diligent search. Both the inward thought of every one of them and the heart is deep.
The heart is deep in what? Deep in wickedness, right?
But the Most High shall shoot at them with an arrow. Suddenly shall they be wounded. So they shall make their own tongue to fall upon themselves. All that see them shall flee away.
All that see them shall flee away, right? So, because they're making their own tongue to fall upon themselves. So basically fleeing away meaning they see who they are now, right? They see who they are and they don't trust them. That's what it means, man. Okay? Just like in the time of the Khazars, well, you can't even say that word, right? The time of the Khazars, right? They basically they were chasing them out of these different regions because they say, wait a minute, these people are the root of the problem. All right, so they kept chasing them out, man. Go ahead. Go ahead. That's it. That's it on that.
That's it. Yeah, on the song.
Okay, Zakar, you got a precept?
Yes. This is the book of Job 12 and verse 22. Speaking of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, he discovered deep things out of darkness and bringeth out to light the shadow of death.
Right. That's it. Go ahead. That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
Bringeth out the light the shadow of death. Read it again.
Okay, this is Job 12 and verse 22. He discovered deep things.
You break it up.
Okay, so speaking of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, he discovered deep things out of darkness and bringeth out to light the shadow of death. So the Lord is manifesting this the darkness. He's bringing to light things that are hidden in the dark. There's another one in the book of Job 36. I think it's 36 or 34, where the Lord reveals the hidden things that are in the dark. You know. And by that's how is the Lord doing that? By exposing the works of these devils, man. Okay, bringing out those different secret societies, man. Illuminati, Council of Foreign Relations, Committee of 300, Tavistock Institute, all these secret societies. Let's call it Bones, call it Little Death. Yeah, that's another one with Job.
You always talk about the Tavistock.
Yeah, the Tavistock Institute. That's one of those institutes where they were set up to program the minds of the people. To go the way that they want them to go, control their mindsets.
Job 34, and I'll start at 21. For his eyes are upon the ways of men, and he seeth all his doing, all his goings. There is no darkness, nor shadows of death, where the workers of iniquity may hide themselves.
That's it. Read it again.
Job 34 and 21. For his eyes are upon the ways of men.
Right, the eyes of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai is the angels. Okay, so you think you're sitting in a room with, 10 people, and you have your secret councils, but the angels of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai are in there too.
That's right.
Okay.
That's how Isaiah? No, that's why Elisha was able to give the counsel of that king. He said what? Yeah, in his bedchamber. So in his privacy. So he was bugging. It's like, who's for the king of Israel? Right. But no, it's really the angels who are reporting those facts to the prophet, Elijah or Elisha? Elisha. Right. And then again it says what? Speak not against the king because of bird.
The bird of the air shall tell the matter.
Yeah. So it's the angels. Yeah. So again, like the brother was saying, you might think that you're surrounded with your people, but the angels of the Lord are there, right? You see? So to keep going, it says verse 22, there is no darkness, no shadow of death, where the workers of iniquity may hide themselves.
Right, so your secret counsel is actually in vain. There's nowhere where you can hide. Right, okay? The scriptures talk about how the light is over the darkness. Okay?
That's it. You got something else? Got something, Shaquat?
Oh, yeah, I had a precept.
Go ahead.
This is Job 12 and verse 22. In the NLT it says, he uncovers mysteries hidden in darkness. And a part of the mysteries is what? They're the secret societies, man. And there's certain things they do, that they hide those. Those are mysteries, man. It says, but the Lord's going to bring that to light, like the brother's going to do with angels, man. It says, he brings light to the deepest gloom. You see, in the deepest gloom is the deepest darkness. So the darkness that they work behind closed doors, that's going to come to light. All that's going to come to light, man.
That's right. It's coming to light now, man.
Yeah.
They're being exposed day by day, man, on a high level. Things that's surprising us that it's coming out. But guess what? It's coming out because Yahweh Shai wants it to come out. Man. So what's Esau going to have left to do? He's going to attack.
Right.
That's what they do. When you put a rat in a corner, what happens? They attack. You understand? So that's what Esau's getting ready to do. Okay, he's getting ready to come full throttle and lock down free speech, lock down everything. That's why they're passing certain bills.
Right.
Like the Shalom Act. Right?
Yeah.
Let's get.
If I may add, in Isaiah 47 it speaks about Esau being uncovered, man, and his skirt being lifted.
16.
You know, and that's showing his shame.
Yeah.
And when somebody's shame is shown, what's the first thing they do? They try to cover it, right?
Yeah.
Like a woman, if her dress gets blown open, you know, she's gonna try to close it quick, right? And she's gonna feel ashamed and try to, you know, she's gonna get angry. And that's the case with Esau Edom, right? You know, his skirt is being blown open by the words of Yahweh Shemashah, and he's gonna react by what? By trying to cover his shame and then, you know, targeting those that are exposing it.
Right. That's it. That's exactly it. They're trying to, but then when they can't cover it, they're just gonna attack.
Right.
You know, so let's get 2nd Ezra 16.
16?
16.
Yeah, 16 and 68.
Yeah, come on.
2nd Ezra 16 and 68. For behold, the burning wrath of a great multitude is kindled over you, and they shall take away certain of you, and feed you, being idle, with things offered unto idols.
So they're going to put certain people in prison, right? That's going into Revelations 2 and 10, right? Matter of fact, read that real quick. Read Revelations 2 and 10.
This is Revelation 2 and verse 10. It says, fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison.
Now, who's this devil? It's not speaking about the spiritual demon Satan, although the spiritual demon Satan is working through these men. It's speaking about Esau Edom, right? Going back to the serpent. Oh, well, that proves the serpent will be ruling at the end, because it mentioned how the serpent is also known as the devil and Satan, right? So that proves the serpent will be ruling at the end. What does that mean? It's the spirit of the serpent, the spirit of that nation of the serpent, man. Okay, that's what it means, man. That's why when he said that, there should be enmity between that seed and the woman's seed, the serpent, there was no account of the serpent having, little serpent babies, and they were oppressing Abel and Seth. There's no account of that, man. You know? So guess what? That had to be speaking about Cain, man. Because Cain was the one that made the world wicked. Cain was the one that brought the first weapons. He's the one that brought the flood about. It was that wicked root of the Cainites, right? Which is basically spiritually the serpents. Now this same nation is ruling the earth right now. Okay? Go ahead.
Again, that's why it says Esau is the end of this world. Right.
That's right.
So you understand that he's going to be in rulership at the last rulership of the Gentiles.
That's right.
Real quick. This was the Messiah.
Okay. Well, did we finish that? Okay, let's finish that first.
It says, behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life.
So you have to have this in your mind, that this is getting ready to happen for the men of the Lord. You see? That you're going to be cast into prison, right? You're going to be, you're going to be demonized. All these different things is coming, just like it came for Yahweh Shai. Right? But at the end, there's going to be a crown of glory to those that continue. You understand? Right? There's going to be a cloud of glory, and you're going to win. Right? And you're going to be able to look, basically get the victory over the enemies. See? But you got to keep going till the end. That's it.
If I may add 2 scriptures, say, strive for the truth unto death.
That's right.
And Yahweh Shemashah is going to fight for you.
That's right. Go ahead. Go ahead. Bring on to peace.
Revelation 12 and verse 17. And the dragon was wroth with the woman, and went to make war with the remnant of her seed.
Now the woman represents the Israelites, right? The remnant is dealing with the elect. Okay, go ahead.
Which keep the commandments of Yahweh and have the testimony of Yahweh Shai.
That's it. So it's the remnant that keeps the testimony of Yahweh Shai. So that's the elect. Okay. Go ahead.
It's the book of 1 John 5 and 4. For whatsoever is born of the Most High, Yahweh, overcometh the world. And this is the victory that overcometh the world, even our faith.
Yeah, that's it. You want to say something on that?
Or it's our faith in Yahweh Shai that's going to make us overcome the world. It says that they were covered by the blood of the Lamb. Here speaking of Yahweh Shai. And they love not their lives unto death.
That's right.
Yeah, without faith, you're not going to have that mentality. Or even the fact that we're not going to fear death if you have that faith of Yahweh Shai, because it says that as the Lord rose up Yahweh Shai, He's able to rise you up. So we're not going to fear death in a sense.
Right. You know? Faith is the evidence of things not seen. So, and then we're seeing a kingdom beyond this. You know.
So well, we don't fear death like these people fear death. We're not we're in a whole other mindset. Because we understand it. They don't understand it. They don't know what's coming after that. So they bug out, you know. You got some else?
Back to 2nd Ezra.
Okay, hold that. You got something else you want to bring up?
Yeah, real quick. Well, it says, it's the book of 1 Thessalonians chapter 4 and verse 13. But I would not have you to be ignorant, brethren, concerning them which are asleep, that ye sorrow not, even as others which have no hope.
Right. We're not supposed to sorrow like those that have no hope. Right? Right? So this we can't be in that spirit of depression. Right? You know what I'm saying? You know, you fall into that kind of mindset because this world is just wicked.
Right.
But you gotta also remember the good stuff, man. That Yahweh Shema Shai is doing for you currently, and what's getting ready to do, he's getting ready to do, man.
That's right.
You know, you gotta have that balance in the mindset.
That's right.
You gotta have balance, man. Because that two to the left, two to the right, it's not good. It's not good, man. Right? That's it. You got something else? Okay, go ahead, bro.
Real quick, Wisdom of Solomon 3 and 4. For though they be punished in the sight of men, yet their hope yet is their hope full of immortality.
Right. And you even got certain brothers, certain apostles that they say something. They might be in their particular spirit to say certain things and to harp on certain points and certain mindsets,
Right.
which is perfect because it needs to be done.
Right.
But then you got other brothers who harp on another side of the spectrum, which that creates balance too. But it's not that they don't understand the balance of it. It's just that's what the spirit is on them to speak about.
Right.
You understand what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's not everything is not going to be explained to you.
Right.
You know, everything is not going to be broken down to a level. Oh, yo, what does he mean? What do he mean by this?
Yeah.
You know, everything is not going to be. Well, Yahweh Shai didn't break down everything all the time like that, right? Because that's why they always used to. Sometimes they would just be wondering, what did he mean by this? They'll just say it sometimes, you know. Especially to the people that was out, he didn't break nothing out much to them, right? He let them wonder. He said what needed to go out in the atmosphere, man.
Right.
And when it was time for them to receive the understanding of it, they received it.
Right.
You know.
Damn.
Right? Even me, sometimes I might have the tendency to break down things too much. Maybe I shouldn't break down certain things too much. But guess what? That's just what the spirit I've been in. So it is what it is. You know? But everything is not going to be broken down. It might not be broken down at that particular time. And so you got to be patient and wait for that answer, man. But some people don't want to be patient. They want to answer now. If they can't get it now, you know, it doesn't make sense to me, and they'll just lose their mind based upon that one point.
Right.
Go ahead, bro. Slack.
This is Ecclesiasticus 39 and verse 33. All the works of the Lord are good, and he will give every needful thing in due season.
Give every needful thing in due season, man. Right? In due season. Right? There's seasons of hell. There's seasons of hell. There's seasons of the Lord blessing you, giving you a boost. There's different seasons in the world. Right? Just like there's a season for the plants to grow. There's a season for the plants to grow in the springtime. Right? Summer is the peak. And then there's a season for everything to die and everything to get cold, man. You need that balance. You need that balance. Guess what? If you didn't have the winter, you wouldn't even appreciate the summer, man. You understand what I'm saying? If you had 24/7, people who grew up and lived in Miami their whole life, they don't appreciate what's going on down there. They don't appreciate Cancun. What? So what? Got fruits on the tree. What does that mean? When you come down there for vacation in the middle of winter out here in Canada, you're like, oh, you know? Because what? You appreciate that because of the winter. You know? Go ahead, bro.
I also say, it's like the high priest Yaquan, he said we have to go through hell in order to appreciate what's
righteous,
the kingdom of heaven, which is righteousness.
Yep. That's right. The great high priest Yaquan. Love the high priest Yaquan. Go ahead, bro.
This is the book of Ecclesiastes 3:1. To everything there is a season and a time to every purpose under the heaven.
Right. So everything has its time and its season. Everything was created for its purpose. You understand? And the Lord said that He created two things, one against another. Get me that real quick. Okay? Because you know what? I watched that. I was going to do a lesson on it, but Spirit wasn't really on me to fully get on it right away. But you got to watch the interview with Huh? Who? No, not him. You got to watch the interview with Terrence Howard. Terrence Howard, the actor, the J actor. Huh?
Joe Rogan?
The Joe Rogan interview. He was going in. Basically, he has his own patent of basically mistakes that was made with the periodic table. And he was breaking it down. See, they don't account that all of these things are connected. And he broke it down. I was like, yo, that's heavy. But I understood what he was saying because he broke it down well. He didn't speak like a damn Edomite. Oh, well, technically the theological. You don't use big words and you're trying to explain it to people that are not in that field. You use normal words to make it clear. Right? And that's the person who really understands it too, can break it down clearly. Right? But anyway, so Terrence Howard was breaking down how he has the patent for that, showing you our people are very superior mentally, but you have to be in the right mind state. He was in the right mind state, and I'm gonna show you how spiritual that it was. Super, brother. Wait till, man, I got to do a lesson on that, bro. Listen, this is what he said, right? He said that basically all these things are connected. All from carbon and whatever, they're all connected. And he was breaking it down. I don't want to go to it all now, but he was breaking it down how, basically basically carbon can turn into, another element. And then that other element will turn to the other element. They're all connected. They can turn into each other because according to today, they teach you that the elements can only stay at that element. They can never change into another element, which is not true. He's showing you that those elements do change into other elements. But not only that, that each element is attracted to certain other elements. Now, I think he said baridium. Baridium is attracted to, I think hydrogen and oxygen is attracted to baridium, if I'm not mistaken. Okay? So, in other words, if you have a baridium object and you put it in water, if you put it like above the water or whatever, it will attract to it. It will go towards the baridium. You know what I'm saying? Right? So that's what it's saying. Or even if you have, because now all these elements also have sounds attached to them. So if you have a baridium sound, the water would also move. So I was thinking, maybe the Most High was using that to split the sea. A lot of things was going in my mind. Things are deep, man. Right? And then he was going to other things. See, I got to go through that again. I would like to learn that. But basically, that's showing you the Lord created two opposites of each other in every aspect, even down to the things we can't see. Even down to the things we can't see, there's one thing that's against it, and to balance things out. That's what it does. It balances it out. This is why he said arsenic kills you, because arsenic, what happens is your DNA, a particular molecule that's in your DNA attracts. It looks at arsenic as it attracts to it. So what happens? Your DNA will break up and it will attach to the arsenic. That's how you die from that. You understand? So it's not necessarily that it's poison. What it is that your DNA is being broken down because of the arsenic. So he was going into a lot of things because that's the opposite of that particular element. Go ahead, bro.
This is the book of Ecclesiasticus 36 and verse. I'm gonna start out verse 10. It says, "All manner from the ground, and Adam was created of earth."
Okay, go ahead. Finish out. I'll tell you this after. Go ahead.
It says, "In much knowledge, the Lord divided them and made their ways diverse.
Right.
Some of them hath he blessed and exalted."
That was the sons of God, starting with the Adamites. Go ahead.
"And some of them he sanctified and set near himself. But
Adamites.
some of them hath he cursed and brought low."
The Canaanites. Right? Now today we got Jacob and Esau. Right? One is blessed, one is cursed. Right? As a nation. Right? Go ahead.
It says, "But some of them hath he cursed and brought low, and turned out of their places. As the clay is in the potter's hand, to fashion it at his pleasure, so man is in the hand of him that made him, to render to them as likeneth him best. Good is set against evil."
Right.
And life.
See, you had to have the evil with the good to balance it out. Right? Go ahead.
Good is set against evil, and life against death.
Yeah, the Heavenly Father created good and evil. Matter of fact, get that? I created the darkness and the light. Right? The good represents the light. You know?
Isaiah 45 and 7. "I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, the Lord Yahweh B'Ashem Yahushai, do all these things."
Do all these things, man. And really, they say, dark, but really, we really shine. They used to call us shines in slavery because our skin has a glow to it. It reflects the light. Esau doesn't have that.
Yeah.
Esau's skin doesn't reflect the light. His skin doesn't glow. Our skin glows.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
It's dry.
Go ahead. Because it's dry. It's not as dry, it's just translucent. Right? So we are the true children of light. Go ahead.
If I may add two real quick.
And it's not just based upon that, but you know that. But you know what I'm saying? If you want to put it in the proper, true perspective. Salaki, brother. Go ahead.
No, I was about to say, with the priest and how that the Most High created things one opposite of another. Because, for example, you can't know peace without knowing evil.
That's right.
And you can't know darkness without knowing light.
Without knowing chaos, you peace without
Yeah,
chaos. Yep.
but peace without knowing chaos. So you can see how that the two opposites will work, one for the other.
Yep.
For lack of better words.
That's right.
There's also a balance in emotions too. You know?
Right.
Continuing on, it says,
Which even Paul said something like that. He said, "I would not know sin if it wasn't for the law."
right.
Oh,
Because the law taught you, showed you the righteous.
I would not know
Right.
covetousness if the Lord said, if the law didn't say, thou shalt not lust.
Right.
I would not know lust if the law didn't say, thou shalt not covet.
Right. Right. Go ahead.
Verse 14, good is set against evil and life against death. So is the godly against the sinner, and the sinner against the godly. It says, so look upon all the works.
Did you read that about the Most High? I create.
Yeah.
Oh, you read it. Salaki. Go ahead.
Verse 15, it says, so look upon all the works of the Most High, and there they are two and two, one against another.
One against another. So when Yahweh Shai and the elect were building, Lord willing, we were of that number, we're building the earth and building everything in there, they use that wisdom. One against another. Two. Right? The balance of things. He's a power of balance.
Yeah.
Right? He controls both sides, and there has to be both sides to everything.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So for Esau to say, nah, it's no, none of them are connected, because Esau doesn't know. And when he said that, the first thing that came to my mind was, you know, he set up two things, one against another, because the scriptures confirms the truth about things.
Yeah.
The scriptures confirm the truth. Okay, bring it out, brother. Bring it out. I don't want to forget what I wanted to say, but bring it out. Bring it out. I got you.
This is Romans 7 and verse 16. If then I do that which I would not, I consent unto the law that it is good.
Right. Now, what I was going to say was this. How he got the understanding. I'm talking about Terrence Howard. I'm talking about the Jake, the light-skinned Jake from Hustle and Flow movie.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about, right? Right? An Empire, right? He said how he got that understanding was when he was a child, he kept having dreams about a mansion. And there was a guy who would command him to come talk to him and bring him into this mansion. And he would have, and his understanding would be expanded. And he would say, he would show him certain shapes that were outer worldly. Basically, he said it was not in the, I forgot what he worded, it wasn't in our, whatever, the shapes that we have on earth, basically, what he was saying. And he said, yeah, he showed me this particular, and he told me break it down. You know? And I would have to break it down, and he would teach me certain things, right? And he said that he kept having that as a child. And that he was, he was pursuing acting and all these different things. But something happened, terrible things kept happening in his career, because he said, but now I understand why, because that wasn't my path, right? I had to do something else. You understand what I'm saying? Because the Most High was guiding him to break this thing down. This is a deep thing. This is high level things that he's breaking. This is physician stuff, man. This is a physics thing, man. Okay, going against all the top guys from back then. All right, I'm trying to think of some names, man, that he was basically saying they were wrong. Einstein was one, but then but there was other ones. Like basically, he's more siding with Nikola Tesla, but he's doing that type of work. He's doing that kind of work, that level of work. You know, and basically he said that the dream stopped for a while. The dream stopped for a while, right? And basically things kept going wrong in his acting career. They got accused or whatever. He said he understand why, because he had to go through this way. And then give me that, the dream and the vision of the night. And basically the dream started coming back all of a sudden. He did something. I can't remember what he said he did, but he did something, and the dream started coming back all of a sudden. And then it brought him back to that mansion. right? He was able. Basically, he said any dream he has, he's able to just say, "Now I'm in a dream." He's able to be conscious, say, "I'm in a dream," and go to the mansion. Huh? Is that what they call it? Okay, but yeah, something like that. But basically, that would have to be like an angel. There had to be like an angel that was showing him, listen, you know how to figure this thing out. And in the same pattern, the same way that he's showing how the things are supposed to be broken down, the molecular structure is supposed to be broken down. It looks like a particular flower, the same type of flower that he saw in that dream, that he kept showing him in the dream. Bro, I was like, yo, that's highly spiritual. Read that scripture, bro.
Yeah, Job 33:14. For the Most High speaketh once, yet twice, yet man perceiveth it not.
Right.
In a dream, in a vision of the night.
See, he didn't perceive it at first. He didn't understand what was going on at first. Right? What?
When in a dream, in a vision of the night, when deep sleep falleth upon man, and slumbereth upon the bed, then he openeth the ears of men and sealeth their instruction, that he may withdraw men from his purpose.
See, his purpose was to just do the acting thing and deal with this and that, but he, you know, the Lord withdrew him from his purpose, what he wanted to do, man, and set him on the path he wanted him to go down. You understand? Go ahead.
Yeah, and it says here, that he opened the ears of men and sealed their instruction, that he may withdraw men from his purpose and hide pride from men.
Right, and he was like a genius as a child. All right, he was basically breaking down things to his teachers, like, nah, that ain't right. Like, he already like kind of seen it as a child. You know, he said, nah, I don't believe that's not the right way to do it. And even one time, you know, he said one size one can't equal what doesn't even make sense. Because, anyways, I don't want to go into all that, man. But he's like, basically, it doesn't make sense. And what he said makes perfect sense of why it doesn't make. Because when you multiply something, that means you have to add on to it. To multiply something means it has to be added on to something. Something has to be. If you multiply this, it has to be added on. There's also still multiply this by one. It doesn't make sense. It's really just supposed to be once. You know what I mean? So you just go to say, so this guy's he's on a. But he was talking that type of stuff as a child, showing you our people are superior mentally too. Right? But Jake just doesn't have that mindset. They've just been beat. This society doesn't teach them to have that mindset. The culture doesn't teach them to have that mindset. Right. It's a real backwards culture. It's not forward thinking. That's why the Nigerians, they excel more because they have more of that, you know, you are smart mindset.
Right. If I may add, in America, you're restricted.
Yeah.
You know, because it's a particular stereotype that's set as the standard.
Yeah.
You know, the black man is what? Either a basketball player,
yeah.
a musician, an artist, a rapper, you know, or a dope dealer. You're restricted, man, and that's all you know. You know, that's the culture they push. So you being a child, that's it. You know, but there's a lot of avenues than just being a basketball player, a rapper, or a dope dealer, man.
Right.
You know,
and it's really goes down to the educational system. Right. And when you go to Jake's education, it's garbage. You know, because everyone doesn't learn the same too. Everyone. Education is not a one size fit all.
Right. Yeah.
Education is not a one size fit all. Different nations in general, everyone learns differently.
Right.
So you have it. What is this set up for? This is set up for the Edomites and the heathen to prosper. This is set up for the Israelites. This is not how the Israelites learn.
Right.
Okay.
Right. So they give power to these women. They're good servants.
They're good at the school system.
Yeah, good at the school system.
It's really geared for the women too. Yeah.
You know? When you go into education, like all the Apostle Nabar says, it goes back to the word educare, to draw out of you. Yeah. So you're supposed to draw out everybody's gift, really. You know?
That's right. You're supposed to draw out everybody's gift.
Yeah. But here they try to restrict your gift and it's geared to their purpose.
Yes.
Right.
You see, when I was young, I was always good at math. Right. My pops always used to push me to do math. Right? But he tried that. I was always good at math. It was like the one thing I was always good at, was math. And even when I went to that special intelligent program, whatever, math was always no problem. Even when I was smoking weed, skipping school, math I always did good, 80%. You go to the first class, oh, he did very well, 90%. You think it's all good. Well, pride entered into me. Go to the science class, he's through. No. Just give it up.
You give it?
The teacher told Pastor, why don't you just give it up? Go ahead, man. You know, but hey, you gotta draw. Each man has their particular gifts, right? The cars thing might be science. I'm just putting something out there, right? You know, your thing might be, you know, music. You know, your thing might be something, but it doesn't mean you can't excel in the other
Yeah,
things.
doesn't mean you're restricted.
Right? But there's something in your spirit.
Wow.
You know,
Something in your spirit.
something in your spirit that's for you. And in the kingdom, we're gonna get our perfect office.
Yes, everybody. Yeah.
Perfect office, man.
Yeah.
Right? That in itself, man. Talking about loving your job. Well, guess what? We can't find our perfect office in this world, man.
Right.
You know? It's not set up for that, really. You know?
That's all.
Right now, our perfect office is to preach the word of God.
That's right.
Right now.
Yeah,
Right now. Right? So, like, what type of precepts? Bring some precepts up.
And even that's spiritual too, because there's different ways brothers teach, you know? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, go ahead.
Wisdom of Solomon 7, and I'm going to start at verse 14. It says, "For she is a treasure unto men that never faileth, which they that use become the friends of the Most High, being commanded for the gifts that come from learning. The Most High granted me to speak as I would, and to conceive as is meet for the things that are given me. Because it is he that leadeth unto wisdom, and directeth the wise. For in his hand are both we and our words, and all wisdom also, and knowledge of workmanship. For he hath given me certain knowledge of things that are, namely, to know how the world was made, and the operation of the elements."
The operation of the well, that's what Terrence Howard was going into. The true operation of the elements. Okay, go ahead.
It says, verse 18, "The beginning and ending and midst." It says, verse 17, "For he hath given me certain knowledge of things that are."
Right, this is King Solomon speaking. Okay, speaking of how Yahweh gave him knowledge of really of everything, man. Right?
It says, namely, to know how the world was made and the operation of the elements.
Right, how the world was made, right? Okay, how the world was formed, the different elements that the Lord used. Okay, right?
It says, the beginning, ending, and the midst of times.
Right. So you had the understanding of the prophecies, you know, that were to come. Okay? Beginning of the world and the end of the world. Okay, right?
The alterations of the turning of the sun and the change of seasons.
Right, so you had an understanding of the constellations, okay? The you know, the lights that are in the sky, right?
The circuit,
The changing of the seasons, you know? Right?
the circuits of years and the position of stars.
Right, right.
The nature of living creatures.
Right, so you had the understanding of, you know, how they go into zodiac, zodiac signs, astrology, you had the knowledge of astrology. Okay? Right?
Right way though.
Right. Not in wickedness, right? Right?
It says, verse 20, the natures of living creatures and
Read that again.
verse 18, the beginning, ending, and midst of times, the alterations of the turning of the sun and the change of seasons, the circuits of years and the position of stars,
Position of stars, right?
the nature of living
Right, so
creatures.
the scriptures talk about Orion,
Oh yeah.
in the book of Job.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he had that understanding, man. You know? So, you know how the scriptures talk about how Issachar had knowledge of the signs? Solomon had that knowledge too, man. Okay? Right?
Verse 20, the nature of living creatures.
The nature of living creatures, man. Okay, the nature of man. Solomon knew, well, didn't he do that when it speaks about the woman, I found none. Right. He did that experiment, that's the word. He did that experiment, man. Okay, Solomon, if anybody knew about women, man, Solomon knew, man. Okay, matter of fact, you can get that. Ecclesiastes, the 7th chapter, man. Okay, you know the nature of the creature, man. Okay, the woman, the man. Okay, when it talks about how Zerubbabel, when they did that council, which one is stronger? Is it wine? Is it the king or is it the woman? and the truth, man. Okay, Solomon had that knowledge, man. He knew that the truth was over all. That's why he said, vanity of vanity, all is vanity.
Right. Came to the conclusion of the whole matter.
That's right, right, right. Fear the Most High and keep His commandments. So this is the whole duty of man.
He said the conclusion of it.
Yeah, the duty of the whole matter, man. Yeah, let's get that experiment.
Yeah, it's Ecclesiastes 7 and 27. Behold, this have I found, said the preacher.
This have I found, man. Okay, good. You experiment.
Yeah. Counting one by one to find out the account.
And another thing is that it wasn't just giving up to him like that.
Right,
you know?
right.
You have to learn through experiences too. You know, you learn through trials. You see, right?
Yeah,
get built up into a king. Right? It's not just given unto you. The Lord puts man through tests for them to learn, through trials for them to learn.
Right.
Right.
If I may add, even the first situation he was faced with, you know, King Solomon was applying or exercising that gift that, you know, of wisdom that was given to him by Yahweh Shemashah. Because he went into the reasoning of those women. He probably thought within himself, you know, if I say this, let's see how they react as whose child really is it, you know? So he went. That's him beginning to exercise it, you know?
Just to say that he asked for that wisdom first.
Right, he asked for the wisdom.
He asked for it, yeah.
Okay. Right.
It says here, which yet my soul seeketh, but I found not. One man among 1,000 have I found, but a woman.
My soul seeks. So he was diligent in searching. Is there really a righteous woman? Right? But I found not. He had 700 wives and 300 concubines, man. That's a big experiment, right?
You realize it before the conclusion, you're playing games.
Right?
Yeah. So it says here, one man among 1,000 have I found, but a woman among all those have I not found.
Yeah, a woman among 1,000, he didn't find one righteous one. Okay? When he found, who's the one he found? That's an elect man of Yahweh. So he understands the nature of man, or the nature of the creatures. Right. You see, God?
Even animals too, because
That's right.
animals are considered creatures.
That's right.
So he understood, you know, the order within the animal world, like lions, you know,
Right. The felines, you know?
gorillas, snakes,
Yep.
even ants. Scriptures speak about ants. He spoke about ants.
That's right. That's
you
right.
know?
That's right. That's right. That's right.
Yeah. Hebrews 4 and 12. For the word of the Most High is quick and powerful and sharper than any two-edged sword, piercing even to the dividing asunder of soul and spirit, and the joints and marrow, and is a discerner of the thoughts and intents of the heart. So through the word of Yahweh Shem Shai, through discernment, you're able to read people's intentions and their thoughts. Okay? And Yahweh Shai, was he not able to read minds? Okay? And that's because he was deep in the spirit. But even to a certain level, that with the understanding, you can tell people's intents and their thoughts, man. Through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Shai. Yeah?
Verse 20, the nature of living creatures and the furies of wild beasts,
Right.
the violence of winds and the reasonings of men.
Right. The violence of winds and the fury. You said the fury of man?
Yeah, the furies of wild beasts.
Yeah, the fury of wild beasts and violence of winds. And reasonings of man, right? So he understood the reasoning of man, how man thinks.
Psychology.
You know, right? The psychology of man. You see, what will make a man act a certain way?
Right.
Okay, you understood that it says that jealousy is the rage of a man.
Right.
You see? Right?
I mean, and he also basically knew how to control spirits in a way. You know, because they speak about a therapist, and this time you go to a therapist, you spill out your heart, and then they give you a solution. And then King Solomon in Proverbs says what? A soft answer turneth away wrath. So he knew how to deal with spirits. You know? He knew how to, the reasonings of men. He knew how to deal with them. It says, the diversities of plants and the virtues of roots.
Right, the diversities of plants, man. Okay? Different role of these plants, their properties, okay, their effects. Okay? That again?
It says the violence of winds, the reasonings of men, the diversities of plants, and the virtues of roots.
Right, the power of the roots, man. You see? the herbs, man. See? Right?
Verse 21, and all such things are either secret or manifest. Them I know.
Right, so the things that are secret, Solomon knew, right? See? Different mysteries. Okay? Right?
Verse 21, for wisdom, which is the worker of all things, taught me. For in her is an understanding spirit holy, one only, manifold, subtile, lively, clear, undefiled, plain, not subject to hurt, loving the thing that is good quick, which cannot be letted, ready to do good. It says, kind to men, steadfast, sure, free from care, having all power, overseeing all things, and going through all understandings, pure and most subtle spirits.
Right, it's pure without corruption.
Yeah.
Okay? And he dwelt with wisdom, man. And he cherished it. Okay?
So much wisdom. Even the left side worship.
Even the left side, he understood.
Understood.
Alright? You got something? You got something behind?
This is the book of Ecclesiastes. Ecclesiastes.
And guess what? Yahweh Shai was superior. Is superior to Solomon.
Right.
It says the greater than Solomon is standing here. And guess what? In the kingdom, we're gonna have more knowledge than Solomon. See, the Lord's gonna give us more knowledge, man.
Oh yeah.
Okay, and we're gonna have the knowledge. We're gonna know our gifts, and we're going to capitalize off our gifts. You know, use our gifts righteously.
Yeah.
Okay.
The book of Ecclesiastes 1 and verse 16. I communed with my own heart, saying, Lo, I am come to great estate, and have gotten more wisdom than all they that have been before me in Jerusalem. Yea, my heart had great experience of wisdom and knowledge.
Yeah, my mind had great experience, man. So you had to go through trials. He had to go through trials,
Right,
in order to acquire this wisdom, right?
Yeah, because even when you go into the word wisdom, it goes into experience.
Right.
And when you go into the word experience, it means you have to try it out.
Right.
So King Solomon, he tried out different things, and then he came to conclusions.
Yeah.
The book of Ecclesiastes is all about this. Like, yeah, I tried this, I tried that.
Vanity.
Vanity. The conclusion I came to is what? To keep the law, statutes, and commandments. So he tried everything out, bro. It says,
that's another thing. When you have first of all, a king has time, has
Right.
somewhat of time. You know, he's busy, but he still got time. He does what he wants to do. You understand what I'm saying? So that's why the scriptures say the glory of a king is to search out a matter. Right? So, you know, he had the time. See, us, the thing with this captivity, you don't got time to do nothing.
Right.
You don't got time to think. Right?
he also came to that conclusion too, how that, you know, in order to enjoy the earth, basically your labor, you still have immortality. Because he was saying how that, you know, whatever substance that you have, you die and then you leave it to somebody else. And you don't know if the person's going to be righteous or wicked. So what's the conclusion? Immortality. So you can enjoy your fruits, your labor, you know, everything else. Like the brother was saying. Verse 17, it says, and I gave my heart to know wisdom and to know madness and folly. I perceive that this also is vexation of spirit. So like the brother said, King Solomon, he tried out the left-hand side of wisdom. You know, he tried out, you know, witchcraft and, you know, Sodom, you know what I mean? If you could receive it. So he tried these different things. And then what? For him to know the whole aspect of wisdom, man. You know? That's why Yahweh said, like the brother said, you know, he's greater than Solomon. And that's what ultimately makes Yahweh the perfect judge, because he tried out the left hand, he tried out the right hand.
He understood human psychology.
Right.
You know, he understood, like you said, the working of the elements. What we're going into, what I was going through earlier about Terrence Howard and how he came up with that patent about how the elements really work, which he ties in with the scriptures, one against another. That's first of all, he had time, but it's because he had time, and also first and foremost, though, the Heavenly Father opened his mind through those dreams, showing you the men of the Lord. That's how the Heavenly Father dealt with the men of the Lord. Like if you want a certain wisdom, the Lord can give you that wisdom. You know, understanding, you know, particular topics even. You know. So it's deep because that's how these guys. Nikola Tesla said the same thing. He got his understanding of how to do that. The thing that he did, the energy. How was it going to regenerating energy? But I can't remember exactly what it's called. What he came up with, but ultimately, he that was from a dream, man. Right? That was from a dream. Right? And if I'm not mistaken, I believe Einstein as well was from a dream, if I'm not mistaken. So all these things is happening through dreams. Go ahead.
This is the book of Daniel, chapter 2, and verse 19. Then was the secret revealed unto Daniel in a night vision.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
There's another precept where the Lord said, when I speak it to a man, it's through the vision. But there's another one. I think
Prophet?
Yes.
Okay. Speaking of Moses.
Yes.
Numbers
face
12.
to face.
Yep.
To another man, I speak visually. This is Hosea 2. This is Daniel 2:19. Then was the secret revealed unto Daniel in the night vision. Then Daniel blessed the power of heaven. Daniel answered and said, Blessed be the name of Yahweh, Bashmi Hawashai forever and ever. For wisdom and might are his. And he changes the times and the seasons. He removeth kings and setteth up kings. He giveth wisdom unto the wise and knowledge to them that know understanding.
Knowledge to them that know understanding, man. Right? So he's gonna increase the knowledge, right? But you still gotta put in work too. Right? It's not like he'll give you he'll start you off, but he gotta put in your spirit to continue the work that he's leading you to. So yeah, man. So it's serious, man.
Verse
go ahead.
22, he revealeth the deep and secret things. He knoweth what is in the darkness, and the light dwelleth with him.
That's it. You got something? Because the Lord had to show him Solomon about the elements in a vision. Because from what I know, they didn't have no telescopes, right, to see elements and particles, and so it had to be in the dream, right, to break down. Okay, this connects to this and this. Go ahead.
This is Hosea 12:10. I have also spoken by the prophets. I have multiplied visions and used similitudes by the ministry of the prophets.
That's it. Yeah, man. So certain things you get are just folly dreams that mean nothing. But then certain dreams, they mean something. They're serious dreams, and those are usually the dreams that feel real.
Yeah.
Those are usually the dreams that feel real. Or it's like a particular prophecy. You wake up in cold sweats, tears coming down your eyes, whatever, your heart racing fast. That's usually a vision.
This is the book of Numbers 12:6. And he said, Hear now my words. If there be a prophet among you, I, Yahweh, Bashmi Hawashai, will make myself known unto him in the vision and will speak unto him in a dream.
That's it. All right. Go ahead, bro.
This is John 3, verse 27.
Yeah.
It says, John answered and said, A man can receive nothing except if it's given him from heaven.
Yeah, that's it. That's right. It has to come from the heavens anyway. So if you're good with the Heavenly Father, and you want something, he'll exalt you through that. Right? He can do that at any time. Right? Go ahead, bro.
If I may add to that's what the scripture in the book of James, where it speaks about if any man lack wisdom.
James 1:5. If any man lack wisdom, let him ask the Most High, that giveth to all men liberally, and upbraideth not, and it shall be given.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. If you lack wisdom, just ask from the Heavenly Father, He's going to give it to you.
That's right.
That's what scriptures speak about, how that the Lord has given wisdom from the throne. Because ultimately, this knowledge is from above. Yeah. Any form of knowledge that man has on the planet Earth, it came from the Lord, man.
Yeah. That's
Because it speaks about how wisdom is the mother of all things. Right. So any type of construction, scientists, whatever type of lot that you have within the world, your gift ultimately comes from Yahweh.
Yeah, so why not? I'm thinking about it now. Why not pray for a specific knowledge that you want to get?
Right.
You want to get deeper into a particular topic or whatever. Why not pray for the understanding?
Right.
Lord could open you up to those things. He's the one that gives wisdom to begin with. Right? So you can study all you want. Right? And it could still be blocked to you. Just like the guy you say was practicing the ball and he could never get better. Damn, I said, God damn.
Yeah, that's
Right?
scary.
But hey, but guess what? The Lord could shoot the jokes like you practice at the same rate as Kobe. You in the gym and you're not getting no better. You don't go, you're missing the club, everything.
3 days, yeah.
That was a curse, brother. That's not his lot. He was cursed from that lot. Like, that lot is not. It's not his lot.
Which is funny because I know, actually, you know, now that I think about it, I know a guy I grew up with that was like that. I mean, he was diligent, brother. He was diligent. He was serious. He came. He had the highest socks. You know when they have the highest socks? You know they're coming to ball. You know what I mean? The high socks. He had the knee, the thing for the knee, the black thing. Oh, you get the Iverson headband, everything. You would have thought he already is in the league, you know. But he was always a low level player, bro. He's always low level, man. People dunking on him, you know, crossing him up, he falling down. All of that work. Well, he might not have been working as hard as that guy, but what you're saying is a fact. But it's the same thing with the knowledge. You can study all you want. It's the Lord that has to open your mind to receive certain things.
To 1 Corinthians 3:6, I have planted, Apollos watered, but God gave the increase.
The Most High gave the increase, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Right. So it's all. That's what it's all about, man. Right. But when he gives you that alley oop, you gotta dunk it though. When he gives you the alley oop, you gotta dunk it though. You know, they give you the alley oop, you're looking at it. It hits you on the head. It goes in the other team's hand. Right.
Scripture says, observe the opportunity.
Woo! Well, get that scripture. You can't just bring up something like that, brother. You just bring up something we don't even know what book that's from. We don't even know, you know? we don't know. You don't know the Talmud. We don't know what that's from, brother. We never heard that one. We never heard that before. Bring it out. Bring it out. No, we don't know, brother. We gotta bring it out. Bring it out. I know it's not, but we gotta bring it. You gotta bring it out. Bro, some quote you saw on Google. We bring our precept in. We go into words, everything, you know.
Okay, this is the book of Sirach 4:20. Observe the opportunity and beware of evil, and be not ashamed when it concerneth thy soul.
I remember now. Okay, I remember now. The water, brother. The water. Right. So you gotta observe the opportunity, man. Because the Lord, like even that old saying about a guy, you know, a guy was drowning. He's like, the guy come with a boat. He's waiting for. Now I'm waiting for God. And then 3 people came with the same thing. So I'm waiting for God. And then basically he died and went to the heavens, and the Most High said, I already sent you 3 boats, you dummy. Right? So there's truth to that. You got to put forth action, man. Right? Go ahead.
Ecclesiasticus 1 and verse 6, it says, to whom hath the root of wisdom been revealed, or who hath known her wise counsels? Unto whom hath the knowledge of wisdom been made manifest, and who hath understood her great experience? There is one wise and greatly to be feared, the Lord Yahweh, sitting upon his throne. He created her and saw her and numbered her.
There's one that's slow and needed help.
And poured her out into all his works. She is with all flesh according to his gift, and he hath given her to them that love her. You know, so just basically going into, you know, wisdom is given to you from above, man, from Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. But all the works of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai have a measure of wisdom, you know. But certain people have a bigger measure of a particular thing. You know, they might be knowledgeable in specific topics more than others, you know. But it says what she is given, and he had given her to them that love him. You know, so those are what? The prophets, man. The prophets have the bigger measure.
And the Lord might give you a super easy alley-oop.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Because that whole thing in the dream, and he's giving you the blueprint right there in the dream. You know? So it's like, you know, but that's why I want to go into this scripture, because it's like people's working to be rich and doing all this extra shit. The most I can make somebody rich is showing them, making them meet somebody. Making them bump into somebody. I like you. You know? Yeah, come with me. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna take my card. You know, you call him and he gives you the opportunity of a lifetime, just like that. You know, right? So ultimately, the Heavenly Father can make it that way. You know, right, so it's not about you're doing this, working 50 hours a week, and it's not really about that. Right. What it's about is, which the Most High, he sees that too, and he says, you know, I'm a reward him based upon his labor. Because the Lord does that even for regular people, right? But that one dude, he was trying to take down particular cities, and he said, "I'm gonna give him this city for his hard labor." You remember? You know what I'm talking about, right? I know, huh? It's probably in Kings. He said he was trying to take down. I don't know if it was Jerusalem. I don't know if it was Israel. You know, it wasn't Israel. It was a heathen nation, right? And he was trying to take them down for many years, and he couldn't get through. He said for his labor, I'm gonna give him this particular. I'm gonna let him take down this city. I remember you brought it up one time. You remember Zakar brought it up? No, it wasn't Solomon. No, it wasn't Solomon. It was the Most High who gave it to this particular heathen. You know, it was a king, right? But anyways, if brothers find that, bring that out. But anyways, the Heavenly Father sees the labor too. But if the Lord has favor on you, look up the word favor. First of all, let's look up the word favor. Okay, look up the word favor, and then we're gonna read that. Matter of fact, read that scripture now that I called for. The labor, read the scripture. But you have internet, right? Look up this favor. Okay, read it.
Favor, approval, support, or liking.
Support. You understand what I'm saying? They might not have had that support, but the Lord will just give it to them anyway because that they labored. Here, let me just give it to him because he's been laboring. But when you have a particular support, someone that's really helping you, I don't know how. I'm trying to think of an example, like when you're doing pull-ups, you have the resistance bands. That's helping you. That's making everything so much easier. That's that support. When someone doing it without that, it's a lot harder. More?
For some, approval, support, or liking for someone or something.
That's it. And you give favorable treatment to somebody that you like.
Right.
You know?
Right.
You got something else?
Yeah. An act of kindness beyond what is due.
Oh, an act of kindness beyond what is being beyond the work that you're doing. Yeah. He'll give you something beyond the work that you're doing because you're one of his.
Yeah.
You see?
Yeah.
You see how that is?
It's like grace.
It's grace, bro. It's grace. Yeah. You know? It's straight up grace. Now you do a little work compared to what they're doing. I had to work 7 years to get here. You just came in this year and you're flourishing. You understand? So that's what it is. You got that scripture?
Yep.
Bring it out.
This is Ecclesiasticus 11. I'll start at verse 11. It says, "There is one that laboreth and taketh pains and maketh haste, and is so much the more behind."
Say it again. There's one that make it. Read that again.
Ecclesiasticus 11 and verse 11. "There is one that laboreth and taketh pains and maketh haste, and is so much the more behind."
Right. So he's laboring. He's working 60 hours a week. You know, he's doing this. He's doing this side hustle. He's trying to build up to something, right? But he's so much what?
It's so much the more behind.
But he's still behind. He's still not where he should be according to how much he's working. Right? Go ahead.
Again, there is another that is slow and hath need of help.
They want to slow. You taking breaks. Every time I call him, he's napping. Right? Go ahead.
It says,
Good.
It says, wanting ability
I say no names.
and full of poverty, yet the eye of the
And full
Lord.
of poverty meaning what? You're on a low level, right? In a low level. In need of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, right? Go ahead.
Yet the eye of the Lord looketh upon him for good, and set him up from his low estate.
But he just gives you a boost. He could just send you a boost. It's just that simple. It's just that simple, man. That's why the scripture says, "Seek ye first the kingdom of heaven, and all these things shall be added unto you." You know? Go ahead, bro.
Verse 13, it says, "And lifted up his head from misery, so that many that saw."
So where does the misery happen? It happens on the earth. Where are you going to also be lifted up? Where's your head going to be lifted up? On the earth. It's going to be lifted up on the earth in different situations too. The ultimate lift up is in the kingdom. But it's going to happen in your life too. But you got to look for these things, man. Lord don't just keep men at a low estate, man. Right? Go ahead.
It says, "So that many that saw from him is peace all over the." Stop. It says, verse 14, "Prosperity and adversity, life and death, poverty and riches come of the Lord.
That's it. That's it. Point blank. Period, man. You got something, Zabak?
No, I'm looking for it.
Okay. Who has a precept? Got something? Go ahead, bro. Bring it up.
Joshua 24 and 13. I gave you land for which you did not labor,
Wow. See?
and city which you did not build.
Oh, wow. You see? Because them cities was already built up. They had certain cities that were built up when we get into the land of Israel, the Canaanites. They had cities built. So we just got it.
You just got it. You know?
First of all, we took from the Egyptians. They said, we're gonna take this. They didn't have nothing to say, man. Go ahead.
Which you did not build, and you live in them. You eat from vineyard and olive groves which you did not plant. That's the point of it.
Yeah. You eat from and the olive branch and the vineyards were already planted, so they had the wine there and everything, just waiting for them. You telling me y'all about Shemel Shai didn't look out, man? You went over and beyond. You just get the land. You got the land. Everything was already prepared for you. You just had to add on to it now, right? So that's it right there. So that was him showing favor to the Israelites. You got something? Yeah.
Psalms 127 and verse 1 in the NLT. It says, "Unless the Lord Yahweh builds an house, the work of the builders is wasted. Unless the Lord Yahweh protects the city, guarding it with sentries will do no good.
That's it.
It is useless for you to work so hard from early morning until late at night."
Damn.
It says, "Anxiously working for food to eat.
Damn.
For the Most High give rest to his loved ones."
Woo! They don't even have to do that and they get taken care of.
Yeah.
Huh? Right? Hence why brothers be napping all the time. Go ahead.
Verse 3, it says, "Children are a gift from the Lord Yahweh. They are a reward from him."
That's it.
Even children are a gift. They're rewarded, man.
Specifically righteous children.
Righteous, yeah.
Because the scriptures say don't look to get a multitude of wicked children. Yeah. Give you all kind of hell, Because you get certain children like they don't cause problems as children, As a baby, it depends. Certain brothers, I don't know how certain brothers are, but I know me as a baby, I didn't cry. Like, I barely even cried. Like, sometimes you had to check, see if I was okay. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was just there, What?
It says, verse 3, "Children are a gift from the Lord Yahweh. They are a reward from him. Children born to a young man are like arrows."
And I'm not saying I'm righteous. I'm just saying that, I'm just giving it, I don't know. Just forget about it. Go ahead.
It says, "Children born to a young man are like arrows in a warrior's hands.
Yeah.
How joyful is the man whose quiver is full of them. He will not be put to shame when he confronts his ancestors at the city gates." Having children is beneficial.
That's a good thing, man. Because you get lineage, man.
It's like having arrows.
Yeah.
Packed with arrows.
Yeah.
Good.
Well, nowadays, a lot of men are childless, man.
Yeah.
More than normal, Listen, man, you go back to the 50s, man, all brothers would have children pretty much, man. Like, be getting ready to have children, man. You understand? That's a fact. Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead and pass, yeah. Sometimes you think about it, like, yo, you know what I'm saying? It's weird, but we got a different walk in the world anyway, so it is what it is, man. That's a curse in the society any goddamn way, to be real. That was it on that? You got something else? Go ahead.
This is James chapter 1 and 17. "Every good gift and every perfect gift is from above and cometh down from the Father of lights, with whom is no variable."
So where do we get all our talent from? We get it from the Heavenly Father.
Right.
All the talent the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans have is all from the Heavenly Father, man. It's a gift.
Right.
It's literally a gift. Okay? Right?
It says, with whom is no variableness, neither shadow of turning.
Right. And that's, when I say talents, I'm not talking about the talents in Matthew's, what's that, the 23rd chapter, 25th chapter, right? I'm not talking about those talents because, a lot of Christians, they break that down like that's speaking about actual talents. They don't look up words and so, yeah, if you can sing, use your singing. It's not talking about those type of talents. It's talking about, it's an actual measurement of money, right? Which represents the truth. You know, that's all.
But it says we're rich in spirit, so that's a measurement of money,
Yeah, yeah. Because well, we're more valuable than the heathen. You know, we're more valuable than the heathen. You understand what I'm saying? So yeah, that's why he said the nations are as a drop of the bucket.
Right.
So who's the bucket? We're the bucket, right? The nations is like a drop, right? The full thing, that's like the nation of Israel. You know what I'm saying? Like, in other words, the Lord cares for us and way more than he cares, even one Israelite, way more than he cares for a bunch of these heathen. Not one fingernail. We're not going to say one fingernail. Okay? That's some madness. Because Amalek said this was one fingernail of a small hat guy is worth more than all of the Stinians. You know? What kind of crazy statement is that, man? That's a psychopath. Huh? Yeah, that's a madman. That guy needs to be, you need to watch that guy. Go ahead. Yo, imagine you break his nail. He's gonna kill you. Go ahead.
This is Isaiah 40 and verse 15. It says, "Behold, the nations."
They use the scriptures and they just completely stretch it to the max. Yeah, and that's what they do in the Talmudi. They stretch it to the maximum wickedness, man. Go ahead.
This is Isaiah 40.
Basically, okay. In the ancient world, they dealt with women. They didn't deal with 25 years. They didn't marry off women at 25 years old. They married them younger, around the flower of their age. They'll tell you 3 years old. Is that what the Bible? Is that what the Bible's telling you? Is that what the Torah is? No, it's not. It doesn't say that. That's complete madness. Right? But this is how much they'll stretch it. And they'll say also, oh, you can't have sex with mankind, but boys up to a certain age. Yeah, that's what's in their book. That's what's in their book. But these people never get questioned, man. These people never get questioned, man. Because now they got the law. If you even question, we can't even bring that up soon because I don't know. Go ahead, man. It's okay. Go ahead.
This is Isaiah 40 and verse 15. "Behold, the nations are as a drop of a bucket, and are counted as the small dust of the balance.
Yeah.
Behold, he taketh up the isles as a very little thing."
He taketh up the isles as a very little thing. Basically, he looks at them as nothing. He looks at them as nothing. Right? There's order in the earth, man. There's an order. Okay? There's the Israelites, and then the heathen are like way under the Israelites, man. That's how Heavenly Father. Yeah, way under, man. They were created for our purpose, man. First of all, the reason why they're here, it's because of us. Right? You should be thankful, man. The Most High created us, man. Because guess what? That's why you're here, man. See? It's like the earth. The earth is not here, just because the Lord wants to put something pretty in the universe. He put it here for us.
Yeah, I'm going to jump down to verse 17. "All nations before him are as nothing, and they are accounted to him less than nothing and vanity."
Right, but they don't bring that out in the church. Okay? Less than nothing and vanity. So does that mean the Lord loves everyone? No, of course not. Okay? There's certain people that he loves and certain people that he hates. Right? The ones that he hates is who? Is the Edomites. You know? Go ahead, bro.
This is Deuteronomy 32, verse 7.
And the other nations. Right?
As in verse 8, it says, "When the Most High divided the nations, their inheritance, when he separated the sons of Adam, he set the bounds of the people according to the number of the children of Israel. For the Lord's portion is his people, Jacob is the lot of his inheritance."
Right. A lot of his inheritance because we're his sons. We're like his descendants. You know? Spiritually. Right? So he deals with us as he deals with his sons. Right? So if someone is oppressing his sons, you think he's going to be happy with that? No, he's not happy with the heathen. No? More? Go ahead.
2 Ezra 6 and 57. "And now, O Lord, behold these heathen, which have ever
Now,
been...
heathen meaning what? Other nations, right? Go ahead.
"which have ever been reputed as nothing, have begun to be lords over us and to devour us.
Right.
But we, thy people, whom thou hast called thy firstborn.
They begin to devour us, meaning they begin to destroy us, oppress us, so on and so forth. Yeah, go ahead.
They get to deal with us how they want to deal with us.
That's right. That's right. Disrespect, all that. Go ahead.
But we, thy people, whom thou hast called thy firstborn, thy only begotten, and thy fervent lover, are given unto their hands. If the world now be made for our sake.
The world meaning what? The planet Earth. Be made for our sake, be made for the Israelites' sake. Go ahead.
Why do we not possess an inheritance?
Why are we not on a high level with the other nations? Why don't we have a top seat in the UN and all these, right? Why are we not on the top level? Go ahead.
Why do we not possess an inheritance with the world? How long shall this endure?
How long shall this endure? See? So this is the question of all the men of the Lord, man. How long is these heathen going to be able to rule, man? When is the kingdom of heaven going to come into power? Right? Even they asked the Lord that, man. Well, get that. Right? They think, I don't know what they thought. They thought Peter was looking for some utopia with all nations. No, the disciples, they were looking for some utopia. No, they were looking for the kingdom of the Israelites to be ruling over the heathen. Oh, let's get Revelations 2. Revelations 2 and 25. Go ahead, bro.
This is Acts 6 and verse 6. It says, when they were therefore come together, they asked of him, saying, Lord, wilt thou at this time restore again the kingdom to Israel? And he said unto them, it is not for you to know the times or the seasons which the Father hath put in his own power.
Yeah. It's not for you to know when, but we know when. We know it's now. It's now. This is the time. Okay, this is the time, bro. This is the end. When it speaks about Jacob being the end of Esau being the end of the world, Esau's in rulership now. We're at that time now. All the signs are here. It's clear. Even the people that don't understand the scriptures can see that. Yeah. More?
That was it.
Go on, bro.
2 Ezra 4 and 35. Do not the souls also of the righteous ask questions of these things in their chambers, saying, how long shall I hope on this fashion? When cometh the fruit of the floor of our reward?
Right. Well, ultimately the kingdom. Ultimately the kingdom. Right? That's the ultimate fruit of our reward, man. Right? The Lord says he's going to come back and reward them that reward the prophets. You know? Reward his prophets. This is Revelations 11 to 18. 11 to 18.
Yep.
Yeah, reward his servants, the prophets.
Yeah, I should give reward to thy servants, the prophets.
You know?
We asked
No, actually Revelations 2. You got it?
Revelation 2 and I'll start at verse 25. It says, but that which ye have already, hold fast till I come. And he that overcometh and keepeth my works unto the end, to him will I give power over the nations, and he shall rule them with a rod of iron, as the vessels of a potter shall be broken to shivers, even as I received of my Father.
Right, so the ones that stand stiffly for the truth, they're going to break the other nations in the head with a rod of iron. Where's the love in that? Right? Where's the love? If they saw a video of one of these celebrities, I'm not going to say his name, I'm tired of saying his nigga's name, but one of these celebrities, they take a rod and they start beating the woman over the head with it. Are they going to say, oh, well, he loves her? There's nothing but love there, you know? They're not going to say that. They're going to demonize him, right? If you, first of all, you bash somebody's head in with a iron, you know how hard iron is? It's going to break their soul. You see? So where's the love in that? Read it again, bro.
Revelation 2 and verse 26. And he that overcometh and keepeth my works unto the end, to him will I give power over the nations. And he shall rule them with a rod of iron.
He shall rule them with a rod of iron, man. Okay, go ahead.
It says, as the vessels of a potter shall they be broken to shivers.
Right.
Even as I received of my Father.
That's what he received. That's what was given to him from his father. He's going to give to his men, right? The elect. That power. Okay, go ahead.
Right. If I may add too, because even a potter's vessel, like let's say if it's clay, it's worthless. Right? So basically you can see that the Lord is considering these nations as like a lesser vessel. Right? Showing you he doesn't love them. So why else would this be written? We're just going to take a rod of iron and just break their heads.
No,
He doesn't like them, man.
it has to be. They have to be punished. That's number one. That's what it has to go down to the punishment. Right. What? You got something else? Okay, go ahead.
Revelation 11 and 18. And the nations were angry, and thy wrath is come, and the time of the dead, that they should be judged, and that thou shouldest give reward.
Because you don't bash somebody over the head, someone you like. You know, you're sitting in the alleyway, you see somebody you bash him in the back of the head. They're not gonna say you like him. You know, you're not like what's his name? Was it Sopranos? He's crying and about to shoot the guy. That's not what it's gonna be. You know, I don't want to do this, Moab. Nah, you know it's gonna hurt me more than it hurts you. Nah, right? It's gonna be a pleasure. Oh, the scriptures say when we put them in captivity, it says it's gonna be. This is the honor. Have all his saints. This is the honor. Have all his saints, man. And that's gonna be a violent thing, right? Go ahead.
Psalms 137 and verse 7. Remember, O Yahweh, the children of Edom, in the day of Jerusalem, who said, race it.
So he said, remember them.
Yeah.
And forget about it. Forget it. Hell no. Scripture say, remember children of Edom, man. You dig? Go ahead.
It's like it also says that we're gonna judge them according to the Lord's anger. Got it right here, bro.
Who said, race it, even to the foundation thereof. O daughter of Babylon, who art to be destroyed. Happy shall he be that rewarded thee as thou hast served us. Happy shall he be that taketh and dasheth thy little ones against the stone.
Yeah, now even they're doing it spiritually. They're trying to destroy us by taking away the true histories, man.
Yeah.
You know, erasing the history. They're trying to destroy us. You know? See? So this is what happens when your enemy rules, you know? Go ahead.
This is the book of Ezekiel 25 and verse 14. And I will lay my vengeance upon Edom by the hand of my people Israel. And they shall do in Edom according to mine anger and according to my fury.
So you see, so the Lord didn't forget Edom. This is a whole other chapter.
Yeah.
The Lord didn't forget Edom. Edom is still on the Lord's brain. Right? He said, don't worry, Jacob's going to get Edom.
That's right.
But Edom's trying to tell you, forget it. Don't have a victim mentality. We'll show you a victim mentality. You won't have a victim mentality. All right? Matter of fact, they still have one now, but they're going to really have one when that time comes, man. You know? You get a crime happens to you, and then you try to, this guy stole, he broke into my crib, he shot up the family, and you go to the police tell you don't have a victim mentality. How stupid is that? A crime was committed against you. You are a victim. But what the hell is that? What does that mean? That's a deflection, man. That's called a deflection. All right? Go ahead.
Yeah, they might even say there's no proof.
Yeah, there's no proof.
Cameras. There's no proof.
Right.
You know, so they just dismiss it like nothing happened. But something happened. You know what I mean?
Right. Well, they used to do that all the time with Jake. Go ahead. They used to do that all the time, man. There were certain times, it's going back to like the 80s, like maybe like 7 Jakes would get killed by the cops in like one city in a year. 7 of them end up dead in one city in 1 year because there was no head cams. So it was nothing for them to do that, you know. And even now down south, there's a lot of these hangings, this mysterious hanging. All of a sudden, Jake doesn't hang himself. Jake doesn't kill himself like that. Or I can't even say that too much. They don't do that like that. That's not in Jake's spirit. Jake be catching all kind of hell to the lowest depths, and they don't do that. You understand? So all of a sudden, Jake is just like a trend. You know? No. And then they'll say, we don't know what happened. And, you know, there's one guy who was shot in the back of the head and also hanging. Suicide. Oh, really? Interesting. You know?
Just like in the movie...
those type of scenarios, rather. So go ahead.
Like in the movie Killers of the Flower Moon, they had to pay a fee.
Yes.
Was it the FBI? That was the FBI? Yeah, FBI Central Intelligence.
No, it's CIA.
CIA? Or CIA? Okay. I think CIA is out there.
Yeah, I feel like it'd be the FBI. I feel like it'd be the FBI. Yeah.
There's the Bureau of Investigation, so they have to pay a fee in order for them to come to Oklahoma and investigate.
Yeah.
while they were talking about over 70 murders. That's what they say. We know it's much more.
Yeah.
You know?
That's a serial. That's a massive serial killer.
Yes. Most of these people that got killed is people that had ownership of those lands.
Yeah.
Oil.
Okay, devils, man. And those were Amalekites that was in that movie. Those were small hat people. The people talking about anti-semantics. Those people were the ones that were doing it. That guy was an Amalekite, bro. He said it. And then, you know, even a brother said, I said, yeah, that's true. I already said that when I first watched. I heard him say, they say it, but they say it subtly. They let you catch it. They say it. Did you brothers catch it? Did any brother catch it? You brothers got to go watch it again. It was an Amalekite. He said the wish word.
They said the wish.
Oh, yeah.
Wish.
Yeah.
He said wish. You know? Yeah, the wish, yeah. Those were Amalekites, man. Those were small hats in that movie, man. Right? Which is a true story. Go ahead. Because Amalek is a super appropriator. So he'll fit in, he'll get in, he's a super serpent. He'll get up in there. He'll wear the garb, he'll wear the you know what I'm saying? The feathers on the head top, he'll do all that. He'll you know, you might learn a little bit of the dance.
He'll do the
Wait a minute. Maybe he's a Jake, you know? He'll practicing, right? He'll get down everything. He'll say things, you know, that you know he like. Yo, I know you like cheese. I'm watching cheese. I just made cheesecake today. You know?
You learn the language too, huh?
He is the perfect personification of an Edomite, of the wicked. Okay? Go ahead, bro.
Okay, this is the book of Habakkuk 1 and 4. Therefore the law is slacked, and judgment doth never go forth. For the wicked doth compass about the righteous. Therefore wrong judgment proceedeth.
Right. Therefore wrong judgment proceedeth, man. All right. Go ahead. You got something? Just like Judah is like the personification of an Israelite, because Judah, all them trends coming from Judah. Now they got a thing to pop the balloon. Who started that? It's Judah. Now you know Esau's right behind. Esau's on his way.
The contract is ready.
They're about to take it over and act like they started the game shows. You know, make a game show on NBC. And then before you know it, it's in you know they started it. That's how Esau works, man. That's how we got up into Egypt. He went up in Egypt as told me, and they started putting their statues up there. And now there's a debate. They you know, were the Egyptians white or now there's a debate. So this devil's a demon. He's Satan. And the Egyptians were super black and super dark, tall, man. Super dark skin and super tall, man. You go to them relics and they'll act like they don't see it in all those documentaries. They go to relics, super dark skinned people are there. Oh, we're not too sure. We're not too sure whether it's you know. I don't know. I don't know if they're white or they're black. I don't know what happened. And the history's right there. It's not that long ago, man. You know about Alexander. You know about Ptolemies. You know what they did. Stop acting stupid, man. Stop acting stupid, bro. And then Esau will throw like a monkey wrench in there. He'll do a movie and then make Cleopatra black. Wait a minute. She wasn't an Egyptian at all. Okay? So you got to tell the full story, man. See, but Esau is not going to do that because he's a devil. Like, see, they didn't want to correct the other thing. They didn't make the movie of Shakespeare being black because Shakespeare was black. Shakespeare was a so-called black man, right? He was known as the Black Jew boy. Okay? The Black Jew boy, man. Okay? That was his actual description. He described himself. Right? So they take off all that history, man. And I remember I told Ishmael, I cursed out one Edomite at my work, man. You know, I don't know, it's French, you know, little faggot. Anyway, Salaki, a little, you know, he thought he was so, and he was a server, but he kept getting complaints because he was, and even the Jake that was there, he's like, because you know, he served, you know, he's not lowering his, because that pride. You understand? So you'll be serving. What do you want? You can kind of feel the energy. Yeah, that's it. You know, right? Because the Jake was the one, because the Levite, he was the one who told me, no, because when you do the serving, your voice is really supposed to be lower than the customer. I said, that makes sense. Your voice is never supposed to pass. You're in a position of serving. How the hell can you be in a proud state? So I don't know. I got to one thing with that one Edomite. I said, man, you don't know shit. You know, this one, you don't know Shakespeare was black. You don't know that. You know Mozart was black. He's like, no. You're lying. And I turned to Ishmael. Don't you know that? He's like, yeah, it's true. It's true. So Ishmael backed it up, man. And he's like, I could barely look at me, man. Could barely look. I seen him outside a couple times too. Seen him at this one place, cause I go to a high-end place sometimes, you know. You know, when I got a little bread, I get a little blessings, you know. I go to a little place where we drink wine, and you know. I seen him there when he's looking at him. Gotta put his head down. You know? So Esau, they hide this history, man. They hide it. Okay? Go ahead, bro.
So like even when it comes to telling the truth in those movies, even like with the Book of Forbearance, they're gonna make it as a comedy.
Yep.
So it seems like okay, it can't be real.
Yeah.
Because it's a joke.
Yeah, it's a joke. Yeah.
So they might tell you the truth, but they make it seem like it can't be real. Science fiction.
Yeah.
The guy's floating around. Floating.
Esau's not about full truth. You know, he'll mix some truth in there, but he'll mix it with poison. He's not about full truth. You know. But let's get the last scriptures. You have something about?
Still want that Revelation 11?
No. You got something? Go ahead.
This is Psalms 58 and verse 10. The righteous shall rejoice when he seeth the vengeance.
The righteous are going to rejoice when we see the vengeance. We're not going to see the wicked of our people. They're not rejoicing. I just want love and peace and everything. See, so that's not the state. That's not the mind of the righteous. Read that again.
Psalms 58 and verse 10. The righteous shall rejoice when he seeth the vengeance.
We're going to rejoice when we see the downfall of our enemies, man. That's one of the greatest things that the scriptures say. It's for a man to live to see the fall of his enemies, man. That's one of the greatest things. Well, even Tupac said that, you know. It's the greatest joy next to getting pussy. That's what Tupac said. He was right about that. That's way better than that. Right?
He shall wash his feet in the blood of the wicked.
Hey, there we go. More?
So that a man shall say, verily there is a reward for the righteous. Verily he is a power that judgeth in the earth. That's
right. You got something else?
Sirach 25 and 7. There be 9 things which I have judged in my heart to be happy, and the 10th I will utter with my tongue. A man that had joy of his children, and he that liveth to see the fall of his enemy.
Beautiful. Go ahead, bro. You got something, Zakar?
Yeah. This is the book of the book of 2 Thessalonians chapter 2. It's like a book of 2 Thessalonians chapter 1 and verse 6, seeing it is a righteous thing with Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you. Right, so this is righteous in the eyes of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai to recompense those that do evil unto his saints. You know? Because not only the elect are going to get their lick back, but all Israel is going to get their lick back.
That's right.
Because we're still the sons and daughters of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. We're still his people, the apple of his eye, as the scripture says. It says, and to you who are troubled, rest with us, when the Lord Yahweh Shai shall be revealed from heaven with his mighty angels in flaming fire, taking vengeance on them that know not the Most High, and that obey not the gospel of our Lord Yahweh Shai Mashiach, who shall be punished with everlasting destruction.
The pussy print just in my fucking face, like,
and from the glory
this is a spiritual attack. Salakia. Yo, this is fucking wicked, dog. It's fucking crazy, bro. It's crazy, bro. And it's like, it's outlining it. Like, there's just outlining it. It's brother.
You share that video.
Yeah, you know, do that, no, for sure. It's 100%, brother. But have you ever went 3 months without it? You brothers ever went 3 months without busting something? 3-4 months? If you brother, that shit builds up in your back, brother. You feel it. I'm serious, bro. It leads to pain, bro. I'm serious, bro. It actually leads to pain. It leads to pain, bro. All right, so that's what it's doing. It's going into the subconscious. See, right there in dead, it's not like a dog or something. like an Elamite. An Elamite.
No choice.
have no choice. I have no choice. If you're in Pakistan, I take you. So Elam's already in that spirit. Elam's already in that spirit, bro. There's one Elamite who said this. There's a new thing about Elamite. He was trying to holler at this chick. I'll take you on a date. I'll do this. I'll do that. You know? She's like, no, I'm good. He's like, what do you mean? You're a racist. Wait, why? Because I'm brown? If it was a white or a black boy who asked you would say yes. No. He started cursing out and shit. She's like, no, it's not that. Right? So Elam is super dehydrated. Elam is super dehydrated. So Elam, when that time comes, Elam is gonna be happy, brother. Yeah. They're gonna go out in a pack, brother. They're gonna create the. Anyways, bro, I can't. They're gonna go out in packs, bro. Cause Elam already moves in packs. You know. So you, hey. Anyways, with that, we go close up. We're going to give all praises going on to Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai by Hashem Kodash. The belongs to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutations, much love and respect to you, Akim, out there pushing this word out, truth and sincerity. Shalom. Shemai, Yasha Allah, Yahweh, Lahayanawa, Yahweh, Ahud, Shemai, Yasha Allah, Yahweh, Lahayanawa, Yahweh, Ahud, Shemai, Yasha Allah, Yahweh, Lahayanawa, Yahweh, Ahud, Abad Baba, Kwam Yasha, Kwam Yasha.
That's right.